Hello, this is Diffcast. It exists because you ship a lot of cool stuff and never announce it. So Diffcast does it for you. You can connect your repo, select what has been shipped, and Diffcast will write a high quality update for you. It will screenshot your application with the target state, write high quality text, and translate it in all required languages. So let me show you how it works. So recently I shipped a new messaging page for my other application. That page has a lot of edge cases, a lot of different and complicated user interface, and I want to generate release notes using Diffcast for that new feature. How actually Diffcast works? First of all, we have to connect our repository. And now, after I created the project and selected the repository I would like to use, our agent is going to scan it to understand what it is about and build some kind of the map of the project. And right after it, we have to configure a few settings and we'll be able to generate release notes. Let's wait a bit. And when the scanning will be finished, you will be able to see the code base map of your project. And now we can configure access and capture settings to be able to generate the release notes. So let's go to the access settings page, and right here after the scanning you will see you can provide an app URL here. The agent will try to find it itself, but you can change it always if you need. And below you need to provide a way for the agent to how to authorize in your application if it has some authorization wall, or leave it as public if it has nothing about the authorization. In my case, I was able to set my session cookie, and let's click a test access button to see works it or not. It is fine. As you can see, agent was able to open our dashboard and was able to authorize into it. So let's go to the next page, the capture settings. We can leave it as is. You can just change how the screenshots of your application is going to look like, change paddings, corner radius, like backdrop color, and whatever you want actually. Let's skip it and go to create the release itself. So as I told you before, I have released a new messages page for my application, and here is the pull request about it. I wouldn't like to write release notes for the whole pull request because it has too many not really relevant parts, and I would like to highlight a few comments of it. So let's say this one, and also this one. In these 3 comments I had the most relevant features that I would like to tell people about. And these first 2 I would like to mark as a screenshot required. After it we can choose the voice and the format and the version. So the voice, you can configure it and create your own voice in the settings later, but we have 5 pre-configured one, and let's say I'm builder in public founder and I would like to use this one, and the format is article, and it's going to be a major changes, so we're going to say major version. So let's go and click generate release notes and wait until the result. We already got our text and just waiting for the screenshot to be generated. As you can see here, we have 2 modes, edit and the preview. The preview, you will see like the overall result, and the edit mode is just an editor, and you can write any markdown here. So a few minutes after it, the agent was able to finish its work, and as you can see, we have 2 screenshots, and when we generate an article or any style of the release notes, the agent is trying to put generated screenshots in the most right place of the text according to the context and the overall article structure. So as you can see here, this screenshot is about audience segments. It was the first commit we selected from the list, and as you can see, agent was able to find the most accurate part about that feature and screenshot it correctly. And also it was able to put it in the article right after the text about that feature. So you can now aim a broadcast at a segment instead of the whole list, etc, etc. So yeah, according to the context, it is the most relevant place. What's about the next one? It was about the schedule broadcast. Again, that's correct. And also agent was able to find the most correct part of the UI. I'm not going to estimate the whole text here. You can try it yourself if you're interested in. One feature I would like to highlight here is that we can add the translations for these release notes, because in my case, for example, I have a lot of users from different countries. I would like to support release notes in all possible languages. So here we can select basically any language you would probably be interested in. Let's say Japanese, Russian, and Belarusian. And let's wait until agent will able to finish the translations. So as you can see, the translation was finished, and now we have full version of the release notes in Japanese, Russian, and Belarusian languages. The article structure remained the same. We have the same screenshots in the same place according to the most relevant part of the text. Here we have, and here also we have. And now right after it, you can publish it. And now when you have a generated release note, you can get the raw markdown of it if you want to and use it in any way you would like, or you can set up a webhook on the channels page and get all the updates right to your application on the publish or update or whatever. Also, you can configure the social networks and post the generated release notes on publish or manually, or schedule the posting. Now we support the Blue Sky and Telegram, but soon it will be LinkedIn, X, and much more social networks. And if you need some particular one, you can send me a message and I will implement the support for it as soon as possible. And that's basically it. We have a lot of feature that is not shipped yet, and the engine is not perfect, of course, but we're getting better and better every day. And if you would like to try it, check for the discount below the video. And any feedback from your side will be really appreciated. So thank you for your time, and see you.